Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. Myself Dr. Ravi Agrari, and now here we are going to start the target prelims exam 2019 session, and here I will start science and technology January 2019 current issues. See what type of articles which are important in the January 2019 current affair issues. I will tell you guys, this video will be not only useful for UPSC Prelims 2019, a part of the same videos will be also very useful if you people will go for the mains 2019 UPSC exam. A part of this, other state pieces examination, those will run in 2019 everywhere. State pieces like West Bengal, like UP, like MP, like Karnataka, like Tamil Nadu, everywhere in the state piece examination, these all the videos will be very beneficial to you. To save these videos, subscribe this and you read it. Okay. See guys, those chapters even required for your UPSC preparations. In the beginning, I always said guys, for the overall study of preparation of science, the one is the science and technology in India, the second one is the energy, the third one is space technology, the fourth one is communication information technology, fifth is the defense technology, the sixth one is superconductivity, laser, artificial intelligence, robotics and nanotechnology, the seventh chapter is the intellectual property rights, letter right, eighth chapter is the astronomy and the particle physics, ninth chapter is the biotechnology, 10th chapter different types of diseases, its recent issues, health, family welfare, examination program, and the 11th one is the miscellaneous topics. So these 11 chapters are required for your UPSC preparation from science and technology overall. See this PPT, those I just to explain here guys, it is on my Facebook page. You go and subscribe it. Even overall, if you want, you can go and directly you can download this PPT, link is there, and you can also follow me on my Instagram profile. So let us start guys. The first chapter, that is science and technology in India. There is no objectives. Second chapter we go, that is the energy chapter. There is some articles which are important in this month. The one is the Trishna gas project. How and why this Trishna gas project in the news and it is important. Let us start guys. Actually National Wildlife Board has given its approval for the Trishna gas project to ONGC. Okay, and now ONGC can go and discover around 10 to 12 gas bearing wells, okay, in Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary. There is a report guys, the Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary have a gas reserves, and that is the reason this National Wildlife Board has given a permission to the ONGC. You go and do the exploration work for these gas projects from your areas. Where is the Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary? It is an environment based question also for your paper. It's located in Gomti district in Tripura. Okay. Now the question is, what is actually National Wildlife Board in this background? Those have given the permission to ONGC. National Board for the Wildlife is a statutory organization constituted under Wildlife Protection Act 1972. See, it is an apex body, and this apex body do the review of all the wildlife related matters and even approve all those projects in and around any national park and sanctuaries. So here it is given a permission in this area of Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary. So Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary is what the sanctuary has been decided, even established in 1988, and in this area have a 4 type of vegetations. 4 broad categories of forests or vegetation forestry areas. The one is the tropical semi-evergreen forest. The second one is East Himalayan lower Bhanersal. Third is the moist mixed deciduous forest, and the fourth is the savanna woodland. So this wildlife sanctuary have a 4 different forest areas. Now let us start the methanol belting petrol. That is the second article of this month from energy chapter. See, methanol is a very important fuel, and have a news here guys. The methanol, that is a M15, was blended with the petrol and used in the existing BS4 standard cars. Right now, you know, the BS4 we are using here guys, and very soon directly we will jump toward the BS6 stage. So now the question is, in the BS4 engine, okay, we people use those petrol where we have done the mixing of methanols. Now the question is, what about the benefits? The benefit is there guys, the carbon dioxide level even reduced substantially due to mixing of methanol inside the petrol. Even in my traditional lecture, even in my book, I have to explain about gasohol. Okay, gasohol even also a lot of uses word, right? Gasohol is a mixture of gasoline and plus ethanol. Okay, gasoline and ethanol. Gasoline, you know, it is also called as a petrol. So because in India the people not use the term gasoline, so you should know it's a petrol. So petrol ethanol mixing is called as a gasohol, and gasohol is very good for the environment. Okay, why environment? Its calorific value is good, energy generation is good, and even create a less polluting effect. Okay, less polluting effect. The study conducted by Pune based Automotive Research Association of India, ARAI, okay, and found the hydrocarbon emission reduced marginally. Okay, and in that way, guys, even hydrocarbon emission reduced marginally if we increase slightly the nitrogen oxide content in this mixing of fuel. Okay, so it's a good news. It's a great results, an experiment. If a small marginal amount of nitrogen oxide increases, so ultimately hydrogen emission level will reduce there. Okay. What about the objective of this one, guys? The performance of the vehicle is very important. Okay, and another one is the safety of environment. Okay, these two are very, very important. Now, methanol as an alternative fuel. Okay, why? It's a clean means environmental friendly. It's a cheaper, definitely guys. It's a plant derived. It's a cheaper, and the fossil fuels. Okay, cheaper than fossil fuels. Okay, definitely those petrol, diesels are everything available, and we people made it and purified that petrol, diesel products are costly than the methanols. And even it's a good substitute of heavy fuels. Even see, guys, it's a very important information. Those you should know. India import distilled methanol from Saudi Arabia and the Iran. Okay, methanol as is a clean, sustainable transportation fuel for the future. Even for energy producing fuel, it is a good option. Transportation fuel, it's a good option, and cooking fuel, it's a good option. And see, that is the India's statement, guys. In the coming few years, India will try to reduce 20% oil import. Okay, how much? 20% oil import India want to reduce, because India want to generate from inside. Okay, so will not depend on the other countries mostly here. Okay, now we go into methanol as a clean burning fuel, everybody know, and here the fewer smoke causing emission generates. Okay, it means when the methanol mixing will burn with the petrol, guys, the emission of smoke will be less here, and especially in this you can say the sulfur dioxide level decrease, nitrogen oxide level decrease, and a part of this various particulate matter level will also be decreased. And finally, through the help of this mixing, it will improve the air quality. Ultimately, the health issue, whatever the problem of the human health, guys, it will not be here. Methanol is most commonly used as a commercial scale from the natural gas. Okay, methanol can also be produced from the renewable sources such as the biomasses and recycled carbon dioxides. Okay, so definitely, guys, the biomass type of products can also be used. Okay, the plants and derived for the formation of methanol. Okay, the benefit of the mixing of methanol with the petrol is to increase the octane number of a vehicle. See, guys, actually octane and cetane, these are the two numbers, those you should know. Octane number and cetane number. Octane number, it is used for petrol grading, and cetane number, it is used for diesel grading. Okay, diesel grading. If a octane number is more, so petrol quality is more, and here the petrol means calorific value will be good, energy generation will be good. So this is the reason. What is that? The mixing of methanol, somehow it is increases the octane number, so it's better fuel. Okay, and methanol offers the excellent acceleration and the power, and it will also improve the vehicle efficiency. Okay, the vehicle will also be good. See, guys, even if you go in the way ahead about the methanol, so methanol economy concepts introduced in the many countries, and they achieve a lot into the methanol dependency. The one China, the second Italy, the third is Sweden, the fourth one is Israel, the fifth one is US, the sixth one is Australia, the seventh one is Japan, and some other European countries. Okay, they even brought a concept of methanol economy. Somehow the methanol will also affect to the economical growth of this country. Even 10% of fuel in China transport sector is totally depend on methanol. It's a great achievement of methanol in China. Okay, even NITI Aayog also prepare a roadmap for the full-scale implementation in the near future. Even I was reading the February month Science Reporter. In the February month Science Reporter, I have also one of the articles that is based on methanol. So methanol is good for your paper, guys. Now, biojet fuel for military aircrafts. Biojet fuel for military aircraft. Biojet means here the sources are plant derived. If any other term is biofuel, so you should know, guys, the biofuel means the fuel sources are biology, means living organism, especially plants. Okay. See, biofuel based fuel, guys, even indigenously produced biofuel has been finally cleared for its use by this certification Center for Military Airworthiness and Certification, SAMILEC. So indigenous produced biofuel has finally cleared, okay, by this SAMILEC, Center for Military Airworthiness and Certification for its uses. And this biojet fuel has been produced from the Jatropha seed plants, okay, which is the source from Chhattisgarh area, and even the process of this Jatropha based lipid substance convert into the biofuels, it is in CSIR IIT lab, which is situated in Dehradun. So ultimately, those actually, you know what happened actually when you take a Jatropha. Okay, just see, suppose Jatropha based seed have a lipid content. So you take a juice of jatropha, that is a lipid content. In this lipid content, you do some chemical reaction that is called, friends, trans-esterification process. It's a very lengthy process, and here UPSC also asked the question in 2016 or 17 when UPSC asked the question from algal oil. Okay, that engineering process to develop a diesel from the lipid content is very difficult. So that type of procedure even we adopt here in the CSIR IAS lab, which is situated in Dehradun. Okay, now we go into the space technology based contemporary issues. The one you should know about space activity bill, those brought in 2017. And definitely guys, the purpose of the space activity bill, the many of the commercial users of space in this budget session of 2019 even allow, and see, this is the reason when commercial use of space even allow, so there have some rule and regulation for this, and for that purpose of a space activity bill, those came in 2017. Now what about the features of the space activity bill 2017? This bill will promote and regulate all the space activities those are going to happen in India. The second one guys, the participation of non-governmental or overall private sector agency in the space activities in India will come under this guidance. Okay, guidance of Department of Space. Okay, the next one guys, it apply to every citizen of India and to all sectors engaged in any space activity in India are outside India. Even a non-transferable license shall be provided by the central government to any person carrying out commercial space activity. Another one guys, the central government will also formulate the appropriate mechanism for licensing, eligibility criteria and fees for license. Another one, it will maintain a register of all space objects. Next one, it will provide the professional and technical support for commercial space activity and regulate the procedures for conduct and operation of all space activity. And the one more guys, it will ensure safety requirements and supervise the conduct of every space activity of India and investigate any incident or accident if happen in India. So it will help them and within the operation of the space activity. So these all features of the space activation bill 2017. Okay, the one more thing guys, it will also share a lot of detail about pricing of products those has been created by the space activity and technology with any person or any agency in a prescribed manner. Even if any person undertakes any commercial space activity without authorization to the government, okay, even the main bodies which will do the regulation of space activity and everything, that will be punishable with the imprisonment of up to 3 years, a fine around 1 crore or both are possible. What is the need for the legislation of the outer space? There is a need for the national space legislation for supporting the overall growth and space activities in India. Okay, see, I just ask you guys, this is the today's question for you. As in India, the ISRO is working a lot. As in India, the DOS is working a lot, Department of Space. Okay, today my question is at international level, which body, okay, which body do all the regulations and controls of space activity? And that body even also want every country, those countries send the many space mission, they should follow space law. So my question is, which is the agency those even try to regulate all the space activities? Any of the dispute or problem happen at the international level, and tell me the name. But here I will give you a clue guys, that body which will regulate at international level is a UN body. So now write the answer in the comment box, which UN bodies even regulate at international level all the international space missions and every space characteristics. See one thing, I will give you a clue, and this clue even it is mentioned in my book. Okay, if you read the book, overall you should give me this answer. I am waiting, you just put in this comment box. Let us start. The next one is the Unnati program. What is the Unnati program? See guys, the Unnati program is what? It's a national space agency which is working under ISRO. It launched the Unnati program. What is the Unnati program? Unnati program is Unispace Nano Satellite Assembly and Training by ISRO. Okay, this program even where it happened, UR Rao Satellite Center, Bangalore. What is the Unnati? Unnati is a capacity building program for nano satellite development in India. Unnati program even is to commemorate about the 50th anniversary of the first UN conference on the exploration and peaceful uses of outer space, that is popular as a Unispace Plus 50. In that day it brought in India, okay, after 50 years completions. And see that Unnati program is planned to be conducted by UR Rao Satellite Center of ISRO for 3 years in 3 batches and will target to benefit 90 officials from 45 countries in this place. So it's overall the research, even a lot of nano satellite working. For that purpose this Unnati work, okay, in India. The next one, what are the primary objectives of this program? See, it offers a simplified and increase the exposure to the satellite fabrication technology. The second, it provides theoretical courses on satellite technology. Third, it provides hands-on training to assemble, integrate and test a low-cost modular nano satellites. So these are the functions. Now we come into the NASA's New Horizons. What are the NASA's New Horizons? From last 7-8 videos, those I made for you guys, that was in the news. So NASA's New Horizon mission, okay, even also discussed in the earlier current affairs videos. NASA's New Horizon spacecraft became the first explorer to fly past the mysterious object which is in our space, that is called Ultima Thule. Ultima Thule, the distance from the Earth is around 4 billion miles. Okay, so Ultima Thule distance around 4 billion miles from the Earth. See, it is the historic flyby of the furthest and quite possibility of the oldest cosmic body ever explored by humankind. Okay, what are the Ultima Thule? We are coming here. Actually, the NASA's Horizon mission was sent for the study of Pluto. Okay, and see, with the help of the New Horizon mission, it is proved, guys, in 2006. Okay, that this Pluto is not a 9th planet, and that all the information, those sensed, even observed by the New Horizon, that matter reached to the International Astronomical Union. And International Astronomical Union, even also set up by UN, it has given a permission. Pluto will not be the 9th planet. After 1996, Pluto is out from our solar system. So the same New Horizon mission even also check a mysterious object that is called Ultima Thule. Ultima Thule is still at the same place where the Pluto type of dwarf planets available. That place is called Kuiper belt. Okay, and Kuiper belt is the outermost region of the solar system after the orbit of Neptune's. It measures approximately 30 km in the diameter, okay, and is irregular shape. Okay, so Ultima Thule is 30 km in diameter and it is irregularly shaped. What about the Ultima Thule? Ultima Thule belongs to a class of Kuiper belt object called as a cold classicals. Okay. What is the background of New Horizon? New Horizon was launched on 19 January 2006 and has traveling through space for the past 9 years. And see, the most important information, those I connect here, I told you here, the New Horizon's core science mission is to map the surface of Pluto and Charon to study the Pluto's atmosphere and take temperature readings in that region. And see, that areas is having a very low temperature. Okay. Now we go into the next, that is called U2. What is the U2, guys? Even China has planned to send a mission towards the far side of moon. In the last month of videos, I discussed with you about the Chang 4 missions. In the case of Chang 4 mission, the the China have a plan to put a rover on the lunar surface. Okay, so moon surface, the Chinas have a plan to send a rover. Rover is a kind of robots, and this is those robots which have a wheel, and through the help of these wheels, this robot can walk on the surface. Okay, it will be the experiment towards the far side portion of the moon, which Earth never see. Yeah, which you people will never see. Okay, so let us see when this will touch down the surface and what about the new results. So let us start with the next chapter, that is communication and information technology. See, there is no objectives from the communication information technology. Now we go into the next chapter, that is communication technology. So defense technology. Still have no objectives. Now we'll go to the next chapter, that is superconductivity, laser, artificial intelligence, robotics, nanotechnology. Still have no objectives. Now intellectual property rights and the red rights. Still have no objectives. Now astronomy and particle physics. Here you should know have some objective, guys, which is very important about the shifting of magnetic fields. Okay, see, the Earth's magnetic north pole is moving, and here I will explain the Earth's magnetic north pole is moving. So what is this Earth's magnetic north pole and what about the moving character? See, that is in the news, guys. From last 20-30 years, the scientists have done a lot of research work, and they got, guys, the researcher says the Earth's magnetic north Pole is skittering away from Canada towards Siberia. So it means the magnetic North Pole is going to shift from Canada to Siberia. That is the recent news, guys. Okay, what about the impact on world magnetic model? See guys, what is the word magnetic model? You should know first, and later on I will go what will be the problem happen, what will be the defect happen. Okay, in this word magnetic model, actually you see guys, I will explain you. The earth have a two pole. Earth have two pole. The one, the earth normal pole, those you know, north pole type, and the second is what? That is the earth magnetic pole, that is called magnetic north pole. So that is the reason I am telling you the earth have a two poles, and these both to have some differences, some distances. It's not the same earth pole is the magnetic north pole. No, it's totally wrong. So here the information is the earth pole is not going to shift. The earth's magnetic north pole is going to shift. Okay, so I hope you will very clear. You will not confuse here. Fine. So how, and see, when the word magnetic model will not work guys properly due to changes of the magnetic north pole, so ultimately those navigation system we are using, even the Google map we people are using on the smartphone, it will not give you the better predictions on the basis of location and time accuracy. So that will have errors and a problem. That is the main impact through the help of word magnetic models. So why are the Earth's magnetic field moving? We are coming there. Actually the pole is moving and partly with the other shifts deep within the planets. Okay, so what happened there, I will come. Actually the reason is the liquid churning in the Earth's core generate most of the magnetic field, which varies over time as deep flow changes. So ultimately, you know what is there guys, within the Earth have a heat conventional current. Okay, maybe your geography teacher taught you about heat conventional current. This heat conventional current if increased, okay, even do have some changes, so somehow it's a liquid churning in the Earth's core, and because of this, you know what happened, the magnetic field got some changes in the Earth guys. Okay, even see guys, in 2016 there was some research, the part of magnetic field temporarily accelerated deep under northern South America and eastern Pacific Ocean. So it's a research, it's a information in 2016. It also happened guys, the magnetic field temporarily accelerated deep under northern South America and the eastern Pacific Ocean. As here I am telling you the reason behind the magnetic fields. Okay, satellites such as the European Space Agency SWAN mission even track this shift. The magnetic field is going to shift from one place to another place. The another one, what is the word magnetic model? See, this word magnetic model, those I told you what will be the impact, and that discussion I already have explained there guys in the brief. The word magnetic model is what it is used to convert between a compass measurements of magnetic north and the true north. I told you now there is two north. Okay, the one is the north and second is the magnetic north. Yeah, which is one is the pole, second is the magnetic north pole. So ultimately these two, those are going to change in the particular period of time. Magnetic model will not do any type of problems. It will help you to understand the proper locations and time. Okay, so this is the reason in navigation system of ships, airplanes, even as well as geological applications, it help you a lot. Without the word magnetic model, the location accuracies will be changed and you will get errors. Now, WMM is also part of map application in the smartphones, including the Google Maps app, and you people applied. The researchers from the US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration maintain WMM. So that is the good question. It may come in your paper, WMM. Let us go. Now the question is, if what will happen if the Earth is, if its poles flipped? Okay, the poles is going to shift. So what about the changes? What type of problems are possible? So here the one point you should know guys, such as the event could be a catastrophic effect. Means if this will happen, it will create a lot of dangerous effect, wreaking havoc on the electric grids, even leaving a life on the surface of the Earth and expose a higher amount of solar radiations. Definitely guys. So this type of problems will increase. Okay, the next one is guys, electric grid collapses will be there from severe solar storm in the major risk. Okay, so major solar storm can come towards Earth and that can collapse our electronic grids, electric grids. Even very highly charged particles can have a deleterious effect, and most of the charges and plasma material and ionized material will increase, because when the solar storm and solar activity will increase guys, the further the every element will come into the ionized form, and that somehow even affect the satellites, and even those astronauts will go in the space, they will come under under the exposure of radiations and ions and charges. Even the Earth's climate will also be changed due to changing of the weathers. Okay, and this will become possible because of magnetic fields. Okay. Now, we'll go into the next chapter, biotechnology, have no objectives. The next one is the different types of diseases, its recent issues, health and family welfare, the various management program. Here we'll go into one of the disease that was in the news, and the disease I also explained in the earlier month. And that disease is called Cassonur forest disease. In the Cassonur area, the disease was firstly identified in monkeys, and later on 400-500 humans even every year have been reported because of this disease. Okay, so what is here, you just see guys, in Karnataka is currently reeling under the outbreak of monkey fever, which is also called as a Cassonur forest disease. So monkey fever or Cassonur forest disease, both are same. It is been identified there. Okay. The authorities are even taking a measure serious action against it, including the lot of vaccination process are happening there in this state against this disease. What actually KFD, Cassonur forest disease? It is caused by Cassonur forest disease virus. Okay, and this virus is identified firstly in 1957 within a sick monkey, in which area? Cassonur forest area. Even see guys, between 400 to 500 human cases per year have been reported of KFD or monkey fever disease. Which is the main reservoir, okay, of the monkey fever? So here the answer is a heartick. That scientific name is Haemaphysalis spinigera. That is the reservoir of KFD virus. Okay, and once infected, the remains so for life. Okay, so inside this pathogen always be there. As you can say, as an incubation type of incubation, don't say, even the pathogen is safe inside the body. Okay, even rodents, shrews, monkeys are also the common host of KFDP after being bitten by this infected tick. Okay, so that is being preserved inside these animals. KFDV can cause the epigenetics, which highly fatality in the primates. Okay, so that is the reason guys, in our primates or monkeys or our ancestors, the KFDV type of pathogens are very problematic and highly can cause the death. See, KFDV disease is what you see, its incubation period of this disease, monkey fever, is 3 to 8 days. Within 3 to 8 days, a pathogen will go and express in the form of symptom. What type of symptom is there? Wet chills, fever, headache. Even a part of this guys, severe muscle pain with the vomiting, gastrointestinal symptoms, breathing problems may occur 3 to 4 days after initial symptom onset. Even they also have some abnormal features that increase as a symptom inside the body: low blood pressure problem, low platelets count, red blood cell counts, white blood cells count. So all will become low in this case of monkey fever. Okay, so that is the overall guys you should know. And now we'll go into some miscellaneous topic for this in this month for the current affair issues. The issue with the lead and MSG in noodles. Okay, and see guys, the Supreme Court has of India has lifted a stay on the criminal proceeding against the Nestle products. Okay, and see, the earlier that was illegal presence was there, the lead and monosodium glutamate mixing, okay, in the popular noodles, those even made by Nestle. See, but see what is there guys, the National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, those set up in India especially to check all these type of products and certify this. Even go ahead, this commission said to go ahead, okay, and against the Maggi noodles in the markets. Okay, so now you can go and eat of it according to this commission. Now actually what is the issue there guys? Even national lawyers have admitted the toxic element like lead and MSG has found its sample test conducted by CFTRI, okay, against it, file a case, and now finally they won. Okay everybody, so which agency, even institution even check the Maggi noodles based the lead and MSG products? So CFTRI, Central Food Technological Research Institute, which is situated in Mysore. Now what about the effects if the lead and MSG enter inside your body? Lead, according to WHO guys, lead is have a cumulative effects. They affects the multiple body systems, even including our liver and kidney in a particular person. It is harmful especially to the newborns, infants, and even the pregnant women. Even this heavy metal, the lead, can also store in the teeth and bones. Okay, in pregnant women, prolonged exposure to the lead can result in miscarriage, prematurity, and low birth rate of children. What about the problem with the monosodium glutamate? See, monosodium glutamate have a what? It's an amino acid which is found inside your body and also inside most of the food items. For the flavor purposes, Chinese items have the monosodium glutamate. So it's written that it's a flavor enhancer and commonly added to Chinese food, even some canned vegetables, soups and processed meats. Okay. Even when consumed in the excess level, it creates a lot of several health issues according to a lot of scientists. You have a headache, nausea, sweating, weakness, chest pain, tingling or burning in the faces, as well as the neck and other areas. Okay, MSG can cause the asthma and even also damage your brain part. Okay, Chinese restaurant syndrome, it's a disease, guys. Those people suffer with this. That is also called as a MSG system complex. So these are the syndromes. Syndrome is a group of many diseases. So here what is this? It's a kind of syndrome. Means a group of many problems, those are associated with the MSG consumption. So it's here the term is used as a syndrome, the Chinese restaurant syndrome. Okay, and it is a MSG system complex. Okay. However, there is no definite evidences that MSG is solely responsible for causing these symptoms. So it's a very mixing type of approach. So not 100% sure definitely the MSG create this type of problems or not. So at last I just to add on this information, those I got through various sources. Okay, so you may ask me, sir, what about the earlier you told it is right or not? See guys, there is a lot of the people and have their own opinion. You listen everyone. If UPSC has the problem, you said this. That is okay, fine. Now NCERT, what is the NCERT? That I explain here, guys. The NCERT is there. NCERT is those guys which even allow, check and everything. Okay, this is the National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. So any disputes or anything happen related to the edible products, so it will try to solve these issues and even ban this. Okay, India is a quasi-judicial commission in India, which even set up in 1988 under the Consumer Protection Act 1986. So NCERT has been set up under Consumer Protection Act 1986. This commission is headed by sitting a retired judge of the Supreme Court of India. Okay. Now the last is the International Year of the Periodic Table. See guys, to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the organization of the periodic table, UNESCO has launched the International Year of the Periodic Table this year. The Russian scientist Dmitry Mendeleev published the first periodic table in 1869 to provide a proper arrangement of the elements, those elements discovered in the world, guys, in the universe. And this one have some tables and rows, and in this table even organized through all chemical elements by a number of protons. So what is the feature on that basis? The Mendeleev periodic table form, it is on the basis of number of protons features. Okay, and there are 7 rows which are called as the periods and 18 columns, those are called as the groups. So rows are in horizontal lines and the rows are in the horizontal lines and periods are in vertical lines. So the periods are 7 rows, those are called periods. So periods are total 7 and the rows are total how much? These are 18. So these are rows and these are periods. Okay. Who maintain the periodic table? So one of the body will be there, guys, which is the International Union of Pure Applied Chemistry. This is responsible to maintaining the periodic table. IUPAC is an international federation of national lettering organization that represent the chemists in the individual countries. Okay, it is a member of the International Council for Science. Even the headquarters of IUPAC is in Zurich, Switzerland. It was established in 1999 as a successor of the International Congress of the Applied Chemistry for the Advancement of Chemistry that was earlier abroad, but it is being replaced by IUPAC. What about the 1001 inventions? Okay, UNESCO has launched its educational initiative 1001 Inventions Journey from Alchemy to Chemistry. Okay, what is this? It consisting of educational material and science experiment to help young people improve their understanding of chemistry and its numerous uses. The initiative will be brought to schools around the world during 2019. So you people should know what about the 1001 inventions. So this is the overall about the contemporary issues of January month. And I hope this video as a factual and somehow I try to connect with the concept parts here, and so try to give me your comment in the comment box and give me answer those questions I asked you in this in between this all the discussion, guys. So let us meet with the next video for the February month. So thank you everybody, you take care of yourself, bye. Hello everyone.